Hey, it's nutritionist Nick with Upgraded Health, and today I want to talk to you about a simple but powerful strategy that could completely change your health and shrink your waistline called intermittent fasting. We've all heard about it. It's technically a diet, but I don't want you to look at it like that. It doesn't tell you exactly what to eat per se. It's about when you eat when it comes to intermittent fasting, and of course, when you don't. This one change alone could unlock potential fat burning that has been waiting to be unleashed, and for sure will help reverse insulin resistance and boost your energy. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to use it. But first, what is it? Intermittent fasting is just a pattern of eating and not eating. So you eat and you don't eat for certain periods of time. It's not about counting calories or starving yourself. It's about giving your body a break between meals. So because that's what it's essentially designed to do: heal, repair, and burn fat. And the reason why this works so well, growth hormone is your anti-aging, muscle-protecting, fat-burning superhero. It helps preserve lean muscle mass and encourages fat loss. It influences two of the most powerful hormones in your body: growth hormone and insulin. Growth hormone is your anti-aging, muscle-protecting, fat-burning superhero. It helps preserve lean muscle mass, which burns fat, and of course encourages rapid fat loss. Insulin, on the other hand, is more of a storage hormone. When it's elevated, your body holds onto fat and it essentially blocks your fat burning metabolism. But here's the catch: in the presence of insulin, you literally cannot lose weight. So if you're spiking insulin all day long by eating 5 to 6 meals, snacks, drinking, your body never gets a chance to burn that stubborn, unwanted fat. Over time, too much insulin causes insulin resistance and eventually diabetes, which is a state where your cells stop responding properly, so your pancreas keeps pumping out more and more insulin. It's like yelling at someone who's wearing noise-canceling headphones. The louder you yell, the more insulin your body produces, the worse the communication gets. This leads to fat storage, especially around the belly, and eventually to prediabetes and other health issues. The good news: you can reverse all of this step by step. I want to walk you through it and the different stages of intermittent fasting from beginner to advanced fat burning. Level 1 intermittent fasting: 3 meals a day with no snacks. If you're currently eating 5 to 6 meals a day, start by simply cutting out the snacking. That means just 3 solid meals a day. Every time you eat, even if it's just a healthy snack, anything you put in your body, you spike insulin. Less frequent eating means fewer insulin spikes. That's what we want to try to accomplish. To help you go from one meal to the next without crashing, eat enough healthy fats to stay satisfied. I have a bunch of different healthy fats in the link below. Now, level 2 is probably kind of my favorite of where I recommend most people start, especially women: 16 and 8. Once 3 meals with no snacks feels easy and you can be consistent with it, you're ready to go on to that 16-8 intermittent fasting, or what I like to call metabolic fasting. That means 16 hours of fasting with an 8-hour eating window. Really simple. Here's how it works. Let's say you wake up at 6 a.m., but you don't end up eating until around 10 a.m. Then you have your last meal by 6 p.m. So that's your 8-hour window, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And you're fasting over about 16 hours. This is where fat burning really starts kicking in, especially overnight and in the early morning. And now for the final level, OMAD, or 24 fasting. So OMAD is 1 meal a day, or what we like to refer to as 20 hours and 4 hours of fasting. So 20 hours of fasting and 4 hours of eating. You might eat your first meal at 1 p.m. and your second at 5 p.m. That gives you a 4-hour eating window of eating window. And then 20 hours of uninterrupted fat burning. You combine this with intermittent high-intensity workouts, this will be a total metabolic game changer. And that's when the magic happens. Now, I definitely don't want you to think like, oh, I want to get to that level 3 right away. Definitely don't rush it, especially if you have, damaged your metabolism over the years through yo-yo dieting, chronic stress, extreme calorie restriction. Like a lot of people were doing those 500 calorie HCG diets, because it might take some time. You're not going to flip a switch, after years of certain type of eating. So what this looks like is if you're going from snacking all day to 3 meals, this might take a few weeks, and then transitioning to that 16-8 metabolic fasting, maybe a month or so. And then getting to that OMAD, 1 meal a day, this could take 2 to 3 months. And that's totally okay. Go at your own pace. We're focusing on progress, consistently doing the right things, and not total perfection. And that is the power of intermittent fasting, how it works, why it matters, and how to level up over time. If you've experienced results from intermittent fasting, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. But if you just need some help on how to get started, I have a few links below to help you get started with intermittent fasting. And it will actually teach you what I call metabolic fasting, because I don't like to just let people eat whatever they want, especially if you want to, get healthy to lose weight and not lose weight to get healthy, because I think that you need to focus on health first. And that's what I do with all of my programs. I have my metabolic fasting program, my 21-day, that will help you completely get started and see results with intermittent fasting more quickly than somebody that's just kind of throwing things against the wall. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you for the next video.